2023 his best year. So command not so much, and we talked about he would end up throwing 36 pitches.
Ball bounces away from Leody Taveras. That'll give Bradish's nemesis Yandy Diaz.
It's just a great approach. And he figures I'll put it into a double, not play it with two.
Bradish starts him with a 2. Says the leading batting average in the American League.
72. May, I mean, fastball low and away, hit a time up through a slider in the middle of the plate.
That's inside.
Extra. That's that 2-seamer. Run it at his.
Breaking ball there. Alderanda. The count is 2-2.
I mean, that ball, what, 56 feet scoring position.
A ground up Bradish. He strands a runner at second and gives Craig Albernez his Orioles 23-30. West-hander and Tyler O'Neill dropped to 9th in 8 days. As McClanahan.
Here's are the numbers. Doesn't walk.
Ward the bouncing ball.
Once again presented sliders, curveballs, and 4-seam per hour today. And all of a sudden, 2 Tommy.
Both teams are in swing mode. Both teams have started. Ward and now Gunnar Henderson retired and
can strike you out. So if you think.
And McClanahan today 0 for 4. He walked 4 times.
A really good changeup. Only hit. Great location. Great movement away.
Rutschman. Cedric Mullins returned to Camden Yards when we up second this inning. His first year went to Towson. Pops up the shin for a fan favorite.
Center fielder number 31, Cedric.
The game at Oriole Park at Camden.
At 192, but over out of 15. 30 stolen bases.
Board, which started with him being he'd be the center fielder of the future. It took 64 straight big leagues, the 30 season you mentioned, and the East winning team. I think 2018 to the amazing by Taylor Wood. And Mullins is retired.
When Buck Showalter was a manager, he would all continues to do that. Be one of the better defensive center fielder catches over the years that he make here at Camden Yards.
Some of those incredible plays. Here's a one-hopper. Flights to catch. I think it's the start of a series. Third wins. That ball smoked it. Now 2 balls, a walk, 1 strike. You're out. Batters. 4 batters. Is at the end of April.
Yeah, and then how do you get him to do that? You throw strike 1.
Breaking ball to Wilson, who
13% of the time.
Run a week ago for Weston. Weston Wilson plays. When he starts, he gets game because of a late scratch for Kobe Mason. There is Kobe Mahan's full count pitch. Clanahan, if you're not going to get him on the first pitch.
And he's capable of doing that. And then you try to hit this pitch or Carlton, or it's hard to think you can hit him. And sliders at your back foot.
3 for 10, a double and 2 off series victory.
Yeah. A little changeup. So the Rays do a great job. This is his 80th.
Amazing. That fastball up to 98. Country. 3rd inning scoreless game. Adler's low. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Is what Bradish's hook does.
So first pitch, 3rd inning of the 8-hitter. Under Fiducia, the Rays catcher in this last week. Home run off of Shane Baz, and then to start for Kyle Bradish.
Pretty good curveball.
Any of those against Kyle Bradish. Onto the field to play, so he had to Bradish.
That's kind of the pitch he added. He used to have a change like Dean Kramer did. Allows him.
Here's Taylor Walls. That's 4 first pitch. You mentioned this, Jim. It was just 6 days ago. 3 pitches and 1 out of which. And there's a pitch strike rate in baseball. Well, today Simpson a bounce out to short.
Takes John surgery, but you're thinking, oh, ulnar collateral ligament, velocity through he's going to eventually figure it out.
It's living with the heaters. Ground ball chopped, an immediate threat to steal with 2 outs.
And as you mentioned, hit 4-5 with runners in scoring position, one of the lowest numbers.
6 days ago. Much more slight.
Hit numbers, not only how a guy hits you, but fastballs.
To the game, but he made the critical base running blow. Oliver Dunn, the pinch runner, was going out by Cody Bellinger at third right before he walked off by an Aaron Judge homer. It sits right behind him, so Simpson is the second base runner with 2 outs.
Chooses the short
Game hit streak now. And here's the American.
He's over 350 with runners in scoring position.
Base percentage. Down and up.
Those are the numbers we're talking.
Much shorter swings sometimes in the. And Brad zooms a fastball.
If he'll be swinging here or not, because the guy on deck's hitting. Yep.
And that's the guy on deck.
Been the only 2 runs you gave up in the last time you pitched.
Jammed him a little bit too much. What a big spot this is. Early, well rested Rays bullpen on the other side. And Caminero the runners. Traffic jam. Pitch to Aranda. Radish gets off the highway.
4-seamer that goes right to left.
Open this 3-game series. 35 Wednesday, Steven Matz for Tampa Bay. Could see Trey Gibson. This week in the minor leagues, the Orioles will need an
outing for the O's.
And a couple of Rockets in game 2 yesterday.
Well, certainly swinging the bat.
Did have a double in game 1 against the Tigers. The Orioles first base runner.
Well, you let the curveball. Well, this is just a wonderful out it. I mean, you could see Palacio way up the.
Jackson Holiday now. Told left-handers to now 4 for 30. Some long at-bats yesterday.
Lefties hit. McClanahan
did make good strides against us, trying to find the right pockets for Jackson again. Recovered from the Hammett injury.
They play every day. I mean, 200 is what you talked about.
The Orioles want to get to a point with Jackson Holiday. 22 though. Alexander's made his season debut day after the Orioles faced McClanahan. And Holiday punched down on a slider.
2 home runs, one of them on a slider.
Swinging a batting in the 9 spot, obviously. And now Blaze is picked off. McClanahan here. So Alexander is.
Ching rubber, you have to go home. I mean, he's. Can you advance him? Holiday couldn't.
O'Neill picks up a knock, just his 3rd hit of the
11 hard hit balls, only got a run, 3 hits. Hole out in left center. 18 home runs off of the lefties.
Inside of Ward. In the doubleheader, 3 for 13 against Detroit. Hits for the Orioles, but a pickoff erased 1. Palacios muscles this ball. Logan celebrating a hot dogs all day with a hot. You actually did have a hot dog earlier today.
It's tasty.
Quite tasty? Yeah.
Exactly.
Get a little scallions on be in the next hot dog contest.
I'm planning on the next off.
There are a few.
Well, okay.
Well,
I'm going down there and you see how many.
Food competition. Cook pulled pork sandwiches first. What do you think through the 3rd? I dusted them today. Wonderful pancakes here at the park today. That's
a little off. Got it right on the corner. And again, remember. Oh, curveball.
Kyle remembers. Drive the ball middle away to the pole. Number 1 for Mustard. Spotted down in the minor leagues. And he is the champion, threatening to peek out a little bit here.
It was supposed to rain right around 2 o'clock, and it did. And I think this game goes to 9.
You drive down there?
Let's hope for many reasons it doesn't go to 9. But I had a chance to talk. The half hour in between games and got off of his feet because he played to break his routine too much. But he wanted to get
for a day game today, so a long schedule for him. And sticks the landing.
Well, he is known for his bat.
Yesterday, I wouldn't being a total slacker. That's some form of work.
Yeah, people would call it prep.
I have total bases,
and very much like Kyle Bradish, gets you out a lot of different ways. Yet to make a glaring mistake.
And he inside outs it. He's halfway down the line. He starts the machine. He and McClanahan work ahead of me with this pitch, and then you're going to throw this pitch, and then you're going to throw him. That's why he was laughing, because he said he ground ball double to right off a curveball, so it was except for the hit type.
Because obviously Pete Alonso known for his home runs.
Struck him out, so playing the Rays right now in a little American League East run. Still 0-0. Fourth, Harris. So meant 8 outs in the first.
From that early in the year where his command was just a little, because you don't want to walk somebody. It's on the wall, so to speak, for Kyle.
Career against Bradish with a walk.
Fastball, but that's just the natural. It's left to right.
When the Orioles 0 for 13 since that hit streak. Ball's a wonderful player. Maybe just squeeze.
And again, you go back to Wander Franco, what they've played since, I believe, 2023. Good player and ballpark in the American League East. There you go. About
against
this,
Bradish.
Yeah, this kind of the hit it hard. 12th year.
Come through the order for the Rays. Down.
Cut fastball or whatever. And Weston Wilson.
First pitch balls here for Bradish. A little shot put to first.
And if you don't, a little roller. Pick it.
0.87 seconds. That's insane.
Lifetime home runs and being able to.
Well, Junior Caminero is coming up. Adley Rudd mound. 2 on with 2 outs in the third. Aranda struck. Caminero grounded out and then. Balls now. All of a sudden, the first pitch balls and strikes are first outs for the Orioles. All these players happen to be.
Here, in which you tremendous bat speed, maybe the highest.
Actually, this month has more walks than strikeouts. 15
runs his first 8 games into any.
Junior Caminero.
Well, I used to when Bolos came up, I said every spring off the outside corner, and he hits him over the right center field.
You're talking about also manage the Dominican Republic to be a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols. 2-2.
Adley's trying to
Ball on the infield.
No, Craig Albertnez. The umpire calls any ball at a batter's feet.
He's got a big lead. And good battle. 3-2. Caminero, one of the stars. Brett. A ground ball foul.
That two-seamer running in right underneath his hand. Collectively in Camis.
Another 3-2 coming. Swing and a miss.
Bradish slider. They were 2 for 32, and this was perfectly thrown breaking ball.
At the Coors Light roof deck, and Orioles get your tickets. See if the O's can break through here. Harris and Alexander. McClanahan. The strike-to-ball ratio is.
Command made it look easy. Great preparation. Good changeup, and you're going to talk a little different mix. Sometimes more. And again, he's an outstanding last year.
There's wild chuck of the glove, and Leo.
It's on me. Well, sometimes there's no way in the world you can throw him out. It's nothing game. Spring training.
He may end up on the not top 10 on sports. Get a runner to second. Blaze shows bunt.
How many times he bunt for a base hit? Certainly would have surprised him.
That's around where Blaze hit the ball. Palacios just sprinted to second. McClanahan.